What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just got back from the gym. That's why I'm looking like this. I'm a little bit of a mess, but I was going to self-tan tonight, and I had a bunch of you requests from my Instagram when I was kind of like showing you guys like my before and afters of me tanning. You guys were like, give us a tutorial. You asked and I'm delivering. I'm about to hop in the shower, and what I do is I have a tiny bit of a self-tan left, like barely anything, like it's just like in random spots at this point. I've had it on for like a week and a half. What I do basically is get in the shower and I use my loofah. I typically use like a body scrub, but I just ran out of it, but I don't want to have to like wait to self-tan. And it's really not the biggest deal, but it does help to have a body scrub to get off all the product off of you, to make sure that your skin is nice and smooth and you get all the dead skin cells off. That is like major key. But if you have something like a loofah or like some type of like a body wash that has, you know, those little beads in it, and you know, you just rub it around, make sure it really scrubs in really well to get all the dead skin cells, then you're hop in the shower, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys what products you need. I'm looking here because they're sitting right here. I'm going to show you guys what products I use and what you need to self-tan, and I'll show you guys like before and after and all that, and I'll show you guys the whole process. I sleep in it, and then I wake up in the morning and then shower, and then that's the final product. So I'll have to like come on tomorrow and show you guys what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe before you leave. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I am definitely uploading as consistent as I can, 2 videos a week. I'm trying to do 3, but sometimes that's just hard with my schedule. So if you guys want to stay tuned and see how I get my self-tan, then just keep on watching. Okay, I'm back. Don't mind this catastrophe. This is definitely my husband's robe, and I got it for him for Christmas. And do you ever buy your husband or your boyfriend anything knowing dang well you're gonna wear it more than they do? Because this thing is like the comfiest freaking robe I've ever freaking worn. So I also forgot to mention that you need to make sure you shave in the shower, because if you don't, then like the self-tan is gonna stick to the hair. So not the best look. I mean, if that's your look, that's your go-to, then like do you, boo. Like, I'm not gonna tell you not to do that, but me personally, this is my routine. So I shave, you know, get that all cleaned up, shave my legs, all that, and then I get out of the shower, and then I put my hair up in a towel. I definitely don't like dry my hair with a towel. Like, I don't like do that because I don't want y'all coming for me, because I know this is like horrible, but I just do this to hold my hair up, because you don't want like wet hair touching like the self-tan on your back or on your like shoulders, because it will like wipe off and it'll leave streaks. So you want to make sure your hair's up, whether you put it in a towel or a t-shirt or like a clip, just however your hair is. And then you want to get some lotions, ultra healing lotion. It really does not matter what type of lotion. And what I do is I put these on the places where the self-tan tends to stick more, or there's like more drier patches there. So the places that I put that on are my elbows. So like, you know how like these are just like way more like scaly or feeling? Well, they are. So I put some lotion there, and I put some lotion here. I put lotion on my wrists and all over my hands. And then I also put them on my knees. So put lotion on my knees, and then I also put lotion on my ankles and my like basically my feet in general. So mainly my ankles, but then also go on your toes, in between your toes, because you don't want to get any self-tan. After I do that, then I go in with the self-tanner. So I'm going to show you guys what I use. I use LA Luxury Sunless Mousse Black Bronzing in medium dark, and this is the 2 to 3 week tan instant color. And don't mind my fingers, I took my nails off and they look absolutely hideous, so yeah, just don't mind that. But this is it. They used to sell it at our Walmart here where I live, and they like stopped selling it in stores, so I stopped using it, and that's why I use like the Jergens one, which is this one. What? Okay, so I used to use this one when they stopped selling that one, and I do not like this one. This one is like what I do is put this on at night and then I sleep in it, and it is seriously so sticky the entire night. Like I feel like I'm getting it everywhere, and it feels just so sticky and like it does not dry, and like it's just the most uncomfortable feeling ever. And I didn't even like how it really turned out looking. Like it was always like streaky. It didn't last long whatsoever. So finally I just gave in and looked up the LA Tan one online. And I found it on Amazon for like $10. So I was freaking pumped because this stuff is freaking amazing. I used to work at Dillard's and I used to use this, and I literally got like every single person in the beauty, like that worked in the cosmetic company or cosmetic counter to use this, and they all like loved it. I put so many people on this, and it is seriously so good. So I will leave a link to it down in the description box. It's just on Amazon. It's the LA Tan, and make sure it's the medium dark one. I've gotten the medium one and I don't really like it. Like it doesn't give me enough tan, and I'm really pale, so like it wasn't a problem for me to get like the medium dark one. And this is the 2 to 3 week tan also. I've gotten the one that's just like the I can't remember what it's called, but it's not the one that lasts long. This one lasts long and it does not streak, and it's just amazing. Like I cannot say enough good things about this. Need a tanning mitt. I actually got this on Amazon also because I had one and then it just like broke, like the foam piece of it just split through. But this one is really good. I really enjoyed this one because it has like a elastic band around it, so it doesn't slide off or anything, and it's a really good quality mitt. Like it's not gonna the other one, my fingernails, when I had like sharp nails, I would use this, and like while I was rubbing it would like poke a hole through this stuff. Like with this one, that's not gonna happen. The other one was so cheaply made. This one is really good. Skinner Rolls self-tanning mitt, and I will leave the link down in the description box for this also if you're interested in getting a tanning mitt. I think it was probably maybe $12, I'm not sure. Definitely worth it. And the last thing you're gonna need is a kabuki brush. It doesn't have to be like a short one like this. It can be like a long handled one or whatever, but I use this on my fingers and my toes. That's all I use it for. I don't use this on my face whatsoever. This is just for tanning specifically. And this was like a game changer. I don't remember who did it. I don't remember who I saw it from, but I was always having trouble with my hands. Not either they wouldn't be dark enough or they would be way too dark and get that orange hand thing going on. And I realized that using this is so much better. Like it gives just the lightest amount of application to it, but it still gets it tan and it does not leave that orangey look whatsoever. So get you one of these to do your hands, and don't just use the mitt because it always applies way too much product. So I use this on my fingers, I use it on my toes, and I also use it on my face when I apply self-tanner to my face. A lot of people don't put self-tanner on their face because they're sensitive. I've never had a problem personally. I just don't have sensitive skin. Knock on wood. But I've just never had problems, and so I just always put that on with this. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you guys the process of which I do this. It's gonna be kind of tricky because obviously I'm not trying to show you my goodies, but I'm gonna try to angle it down so you guys can see my legs, and I'm gonna show you a before and then just the kind of the process. All you do is basically actually I'll just show you. So if you want to see the process of me self-tanning, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to take my mitt and I'm going to just take this and I do about 5 pumps. I'm going to start doing my leg. So what I do is, it kind of dries fast, so you want to get it all the way around. And you want to rub it in circular motions. And I always just do my calf first, and then I do my foot, and then I do my thigh. And I kind of just do 2 layers on my legs. I'm just gonna go in with my foot. you want to make sure that you're like, can't really see it, but like bending your, like flexing your foot and then pointing your foot, making sure that you're getting it in those creases right there, because that's where you're going to get lines if you don't rub them in. I'm going to just like look all right around your leg, make sure that it's all good. So I kind of just leave my toes blank, and then I'll go in with the kabuki brush with my toes. So that's how I do my leg, and I'm just going to do that with my thigh. Okay, so I threw on a shirt so I could show you guys how I do my arms. I obviously can't show you the whole process because I need to do my stomach and all that. But, so that's why my hair's up and all that. I was taking some before pictures and all that. So, I'm going to be putting this back on. And, oh, also, take your ring off if you have one. And make sure you put it in a safe place so you don't forget it. That's like my worst fear, is to like forget my ring or lose it. Whew, I'll be so scared. So, put some pumps in there. And I do not do my hands when I'm doing this, so I just kind of like go up a little bit, like, I'll just show you. But, so I start here. Woo, trying to show you. And this does dry quickly, so you want to just like work fast with it. And make sure you're doing those circular motions. And make sure like it helps if you're like in front of a mirror, like obviously I'm in front of a phone right now so I can see, but when I'm not in front of a phone, you want to make sure you're seeing, because sometimes you like forget spots because you just don't feel them. So like a common place I kind of forget is like right here. So just make sure you get all the spots. And just keep on rubbing in circular motions. And then so what I do with my wrist is I just kind of go in like that, but I don't do my fingers or anything because I'm going to go in with the kabuki brush for that. And while this is all drying, like you want to try not to like get it on your side or anything, because you don't want to like create any type of creasing. Make sure you're like bending your elbow and doing it, and not just like keeping it straight, because it'll just create creases that you don't want when it dries. And as you can see, there's a big difference. Yeah, but so I kind of like let this dry a little bit before I go on to my next arm. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'll come back into the other arm. Normally I don't wear like a shirt or anything. I do this completely naked so that you don't get it on your clothes or anything. And sometimes, honestly, like I don't even do my full body. Just depends like what I'm gonna wear, or if I just am feeling lazy. Like obviously, like when it's winter out, you're not gonna be showing like majority of your skin. So there's not a lot of like a necessity of doing your whole body. For the sake of the video, I'm doing my whole body, but sometimes I just do like my arms and then like my calves, or like just like right above my knee. I go up to right above my knee. I don't do like my thighs or anything, because like if I wear like ripped jeans like that have holes in the knees or anything like that, so that'll show. Just depends. So obviously it's just your preference. But like you obviously like, don't need to do your stomach. You're not gonna be wearing like bathing suits or anything. But I just don't like, this is hard to do with the shirt on, but I just don't like having like my stomach like super white and then my arms really tan. Like no one sees it besides my husband, but I just don't like how it looks all weird. So yeah, so I do that, and then I usually do my stomach, my chest, and then my back. Sometimes you'll need somebody to do your back for you. Sometimes I get John to do it for me, or you can just do it yourself. It's just more difficult because you got to do like here, and like pretty much always have like a circle that's not touched because my arms can't reach, or it's just difficult sometimes. So they have those like mitts on a stick basically, and that you can like, you know, like reach back there and get it. So if that's something like you want to look into, you definitely can. That's a good idea. I'm going to finish up and then I'm going to show you guys what I do for my hands and my face and my toes. Okay, so for my hands, what I do is I just put like half a pump on there. And make sure you have lotion on your hands. It's dry now pretty much, but what you want to do is I just go on here and you want to make sure you bend your fingernails, because if you're doing this the whole time, then when you bend, you're going to have those lines. So I know it may not look like a lot, but trust me, like when you wash it off, it's going to look way more natural than if you used a mitt. So I go in between. I'll show you this way. Make sure you're going on your wrist and stuff, just kind of like blending it in. Make sure you're going in between them. Make sure you're not like doing this and then like doing that. You want to like make sure you bend it and all that. For my face, all I do is this, and you don't have to do this. You don't have to put self-tan on your face, but I just do because usually throughout the week I go without makeup a lot for work. I like rarely wear makeup to work. And it's gonna look crazy in the beginning, like I promise. I remember the first time that I self-tanned when I was married, and so my husband was with me. And I came out of the bathroom like this, and he was like, honey, why do you look like that? And I was like, babe, this is just the process. Tomorrow I will wash it off and it will look fine. But like self-tanner just, you know, like attaches to any type of like blemish or mark you have on your face. You want to make sure you do your neck. Make sure you're not like doing this. You want to make sure it's stretched. And you can always add a little bit more, not a lot. Make sure you do your back. Actually, I really don't want to add anymore. Yeah, I'm not going to add anymore. I'll just use this for my toes. So what I do with my toes, basically, I'm not going to show you, but pretend these are my toes. I make sure that I'm like bending them and like that, so there's no crease, like I showed you guys with my fingers. All night. What you want to do is wear some like loose clothing, but clothing that covers you from like head to toe, basically. So I wear like very loose sweatpants, nothing that has like a really tight band on it, and then I usually wear like a very big oversized t-shirt. And then when I wake up, I hop in the shower. I just lightly wash off, and what it's going to do is just wash off the extra product that's on you, and it's going to leave you with what your tan's going to look like. You don't want to like scrub your body or anything. You just want to like, I like just do this with the water to make sure it gets all of the extra product off of everything. But I like do not scrub. I do not use a loofah. I do not use body wash or anything like that. You literally just get in the shower for like 30 seconds and just wipe it off. Make sure you're getting your back and all of that, and you're gonna see the color like go down the drain. And then when you get out of the shower, you can just dab with a towel, and then I always put lotion on. Lotion is going to make your tan last way longer than if you don't moisturize, so make sure you're moisturizing, and then that is the process. So I will be going to bed soon, and I'll show you guys the final product tomorrow when I wake up and shower. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, okay, so it is the next evening. I was gonna film in the morning, but it was just too early and I didn't feel like filming, getting the ring light out and all that. But, so I took a shower this morning, wiped off all the extra self-tanner, and this is what I look like. It's the evening, but obviously it's not gonna be any different. So this is what it looks like. I figured I'd show you like, the before and after and all that. So I'm gonna insert a pic of before and then after. So it's a big difference, as you can tell. I always feel the most comfortable, the most confident when I'm tan. So I'm sure people who tan can vouch for me. Like, it's just such a good feeling when you're tan, and especially with my hair color, I feel like it just like goes well with tan skin. So yeah, that's how I self-tan at home. If you guys have any more questions, just leave them in the comments below or just send me a message. I would love to reply to any of those. Make sure you guys subscribe before you leave. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!